Hello, my name is Anastasiia Sartiukova, and today I want to make an intro to my research project. Its topic is building an AI personal assistant using third-party language engines. The goal of my project is to create an end-to-end command recognition program to control a personal computer in English using third-party language drivers, machine learning techniques, and natural speech processing. Conduct research in various machine learning methods, and improve the accuracy of existing methods and approaches to identifying user commands for personal computer management. Why this project is relevant? Well, right now we are on a threshold of a new era in technology. Think of a time when people didn't believe that computers will be popular, that the internet would be a necessity, and the mobile development would go beyond the ideas. And every time those who followed the technology studied them and were ready for implementation were on one step ahead. And those who did not see the point in investing in technology are now trying to make up for lost time. Voice is another fundamental technology with which buyers are buying devices and at an incredible rate. So if you think that the time has not yet come for this technology, well, think again. According to statistics, about 40% of US residents today use voice assistants. Amazon alone has sold tens of millions of devices during this New Year's holiday session. The development team received support in the form of investment fund for $100 million aimed at the development of Alexa, and this is just one example. Yeah. Research tasks of according to the goal, we will set several tasks. The first step is to study and analyze the research literature. The second step is to make a plan to create a program. Then we need to analyze NLP methods based on research and choose the engine that will be the basis of this project. The fourth step is to choose a software solution and implement the program. And the last step is to analyze the results and find ways to improve them. About this project, the subject of my project is methods and approaches to solve the problem of speech recognizing. The object of this project is recording of people speaking. It's LibreSpeech datasets. It's a corpus with approximately 1,000 hours of English reading. And the practical meaning of this work will be created a program to recognize voice commands for controlling PC. This will make PC use even more convenient and intuitive, and will make the PC usage process much easier for some people. In the future, the project can be scaled not only to computers, but also any other smart devices from mobile phones to smart homes. On this slide, you can see a comparison of project analogs. I compared my startup with Alexa, Siri, and Google Assistant, and results of this comparison you can see on this table. Here we have a UML object class diagram. It is pretty simple. We have four classes: assistant, user, speech recognizer, and graphical interface. And on this picture, you can see the methods of each of these classes and how they work with one another. On this slide, you can see activity and use case diagrams. They are pretty simple, so I don't think it needs a detailed explanation. You can understand these pictures yourself. After analyzing the most popular speech recognition tools, I decided that the best option for my project would be the speech recognition library, so I used it. My program consists of three files: main.py, score.py, and sfunc.py. Main.py is the entry point of this program, and it's not really interesting. The score.py file is the kernel of the system, responsible for displaying the program interface created with PyQt and response to user actions. The code written in this file recognizes the voice commands using the speech recognition library and transmits its text to the main functionality of the program. The sfunc.py file is responsible for the main functionality of the program. The main function recognizes the comment and runs the function accordingly from those available in this file. Also, in this file is written a function that generates voice responses to user requests. And on the next slides, you can see results of program development. On this slide, you can see the program interface. That's 3 versions of icons with a transparent background corresponding to 3 states of the program. The first state is waiting for an action, the second is listening to a command, and the third one is speaking. To start interacting with the assistant, you need to click on the red box and say your command. Here you can see the example of working program. I use the log functions to demonstrate it. The first time you start the program, the user is greeted and the assistant asks the username, which will be used as a reference to him. This you can see on the first picture. And on the second picture, you can see voice response to some commands from assistant. Here you can see that user said glory to Ukraine, and Stepania, that's my program name, responds glory to the heroes. On the next comment, user asked what time is it, and Stefania responds that it's 3:15. On the next comment, user asked to open a calculator. Stefania said that she is opening a calculator, and on this slide you can see that Stefania really did it. Also, you can see a part of an interface here. On this slide, you can see some other commands. User asked a program to open Chrome. Stefania said that it's opening Chrome and opened the new table. And after that, user asked to Google search avatar. Stefania said, this is what I found, and opened the tab that corresponds to Google request avatar. On the next slide, you can see some other programs, some other commands. For example, user asked to tell him about popular movies, and Stefania responded that some of the trending movies are The Unbreakable Weight of Massive Talent, Interceptor, Jurassic World Domination, and the 2 other ones that didn't make it to this screenshot, but it works with some API, and from movie database, request 5 most trending movies and speaks its names. Next comment was tell me some news. Stefania said that she's reading out the latest news headlines, and really you can see that there's some headlines to latest news. It is also 5 of them here. And the next and the most complicated request is play video on YouTube. Then Stefania asks, what do you want to play on YouTube? And the user tells that he wants to play the Hard Kiss Perfection. And you can see that Stefania opened a new tab on browser and played this video. Here we can talk about results of our work. While working on this project, I developed a demo version of the voice assistant for Windows-based PC controlled in English. The assistant has many commands, but he recognizes speech quite well and executes available commands stably. In this work, we will discuss how to improve the development program and consider the prospects to future research. First of all, we can use more extended machine learning techniques to recognize speech better. Then we can use better microphones to get rid of phone noises. And the third variant to improve the work of this program is to use not only speech recognition techniques, but video with the lip sync from user. That's all I had to say. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.